Hello and good morning everyone. Welcome back to my Floramancer world. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Saturday. I'm sorry I missed Thursday's or was it Thursday? No, I had a stream on Thursday. Wednesday's stream. I missed Wednesday's stream. I had a headache and yeah, wasn't up to doing anything but laying in bed. So that is what I did. But yeah, so here we are. We're in our Floramancer world, and the last time we were here, we were getting ready to finish the winter rune resources. The only thing we have left is packed ice. And I did do some testing in my test world on the type of setup I want to do. We do need to get some mana. So what I thought we'd do first and foremost is make a spectralist flower and get that running for the next hour. That's our wool flower if you don't know. I know I have a winter rune over here. So I thought we'd just make one. It's winter and air. Oh. Yeah, winter and air. So we'll start with that, get that running so we can get a decent amount of mana, and then we'll do the resources we need for the packed ice farm, and I will tell you what we're doing after that. Okay, so we need you. And then seeds. We also need the water. Alright. I did move Petal Apothecary, and if you look around, you'll notice there's a bunch of flowers. That is because I got tired of torches. So I'm trying out other methods for lighting up the base, and these are Glimmering Flowers. I just have yellow ones made right now. I made a stack and just went around and removed torches and then placed flowers in kind of nice spots. You know, decent spots where they will do some good. And I've only kind of done this area, I did that area, and I did the area up there. It's really all I've done so far. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep doing flowers or if I'm going to make a variation of things. Who knows? So for now, we'll see what the flowers do. I kind of like having flowers around the base. So, alright, our Spectralist is turned on. There it goes. Okay, making sure it was going to work. Hi Darkwing, nice to see you. Good morning. Alright, so our next interesting thing, the modpack creator has been watching my archive videos on YouTube. He's not very far along. I think he's like in number 47 is when he told me, remember this? With me losing water, losing all the source blocks up there, no matter what I did, I lost my water. I believe he has figured it out, and I believe he's going to be putting out a patch for the mod pack soon. Do you want to know what the problem was? It has absolutely nothing to do with chunks unloading or anything. It is these blocks. Notice I have sponge, and notice those sponge are wet. Yep, there you go, folks. When the Orchid Petrum turned my stone into dry sponges, the dry sponges picked up all the source blocks within its range, which this one is not, and became a wet sponge, which of course then broke it. So I have been able to replicate that. If I play in creative mode, which is why I had creative mode on, I place a dry sponge right there, picked up all my source blocks and left that one. So he said he was going to test it in his creative world too, but I just tested it and blah, that's what happened. So yeah, he is going to remove that block from being one that generates, because of course it'll break everyone's orchid, the it'll break everyone's who uses a generator to create the blocks instead of just placing the blocks. Yeah. So for now, I don't have this running because every time it generates a sponge block now, it will break. But I am going to want to put a Metamorphosis flower here and get some of these blocks. How big is the range for sponge? I haven't the foggiest idea. It's like 4 cubed or something. It was big enough to get way up there where I have where I had a pool, an infinite spring of water, because I was trying to figure out what was going on. Anyway, he's just going to remove that as a block from generating from that flower. We don't need sponges. Don't need sponges, even if we were using sponges, because if we needed sponges, we could go and raid a ocean monument to get sponges. So we don't need to generate these. A lot of these other blocks that are generated don't spawn in the world as frequently, or, you know, there's another method of getting these, so he's not worried about removing it from this because it breaks automation. And yeah. The other thing I told you about, he has already done, and that was making it so that if you use a Living Wood avatar to kill spiders, you'll get spider eyes. So right at that, before that, the only way to get spider eyes in an automated fashion was to go find a witch spawner, which they do exist. They were added to the pack. In swamps and roofed forests, there are recurrent complex buildings that have witch spawners in them. So automating a witch spawner could then get me occasional spider eyes. But I mentioned in the Discord for the pack that it would be nice to have a method of automating spider eyes, and he said he would add it to the list of things of player drops for Living Wood avatar, like the blaze rods, because when you kill blazes, you have to be a player kill to get a blaze rod, but he changed it so that if you used a Living Wood avatar, you would get blaze rods. So there we go. We have that option. So, yep. All right. Before we get started with packed ice, I'm going to switch over to the testing world and show you what I have set up for a farm. And I'm going to jot down the things I need because I don't remember. So let's just show you the my testing world where I was working out how to do packed ice so that we could have a decent packed ice farm. This is it, by the way. Okay, let me explain a few mechanics, because as you can see, this looks kind of odd, interesting, whatever. We know that the range of a pure daisy is the 8 blocks around it. However, we are limited by the weight lens, which I have these as weight potency. They don't have to have potency on them. I thought that giving them potency would let them break more than 1 block. They don't. The weight lens only causes 1 block. It only affects 1 block. So when I had it horizontally, it was only affecting 1 block, which is why we need 3 of them, 1 for each of these. Now I could set up another 3 here. I don't want to do that, but it is possible to do. I could set up mirror this setup over here. I think we'll do just fine with 3 at a time. We only need 1 each time the rune crafts, and the rune craft, even at max speed, would craft only every 2 minutes. So we'll be fine. We will be fine. But, so here we go. I've got the Randon Carpus bound to Chiseled Metamorphic Tygus. That's just what this is. To place the regular ice. I think I have this rotated so that it drops more than 1 at a time. But you can't tell. So, I think I have it so it drops 4. Granted, it's always going to waste 1. But it's better than only having 2 placed, in my opinion. So, it places it. It takes 1 minute to change ice into packed ice. And then That's what this timer's for. It's going to be set for like a minute and 10 seconds or something along those lines. So it'll pulse these sticky pistons, which will grab the ice and pull it over to this spot, which these are bottom half slabs. And then it'll make its way over here. I've slowed it down with some repeaters, which will then trigger the pulse mana spreaders, which will then drop the blocks onto the half slabs. Now we will need to put a hopper hawk in here in this setup for the packed ice, but this is the setup that I have. I will, in our farm, want to put the wren and carpus behind this, just because I don't want to have to see it. So all we'll see is this bit right here, and then probably the hopper hawk in front with the chest in the front, so we can actually see how much is there. But yeah, so that's our setup. Looks like we're gonna need 3 pulse mana spreaders, and 3 sticky pistons, and 3 weight lenses, and 3, and a pure daisy, and a wren and carpus, and some redstone. So yeah, basic setup, but this is what I've got figured out. So we're gonna go into our other world, our actual world, and we're going to create it. Shouldn't take us too long once I have all the resources. Come on, you can do it. Don't know why it's taking so long. Maybe it's in the middle of a backup or something. There it goes. Okay, so let's see what we have. We have 2 pulse mana spreaders, so we just need to make 1 more of those. We have a pure daisy, so we don't need to make any of those. Remind me, let's put some of these in our storage. We need to get this resolved here pretty soon. The ender pearls thing. I set up that little enderman cage, and I haven't gotten a single ender pearl. So we're gonna need to get that enderman spawner that we have set up so we can at least AFK at the enderman spawner every so often. Really. So the rest of this looks like we need to craft. I have a weight lens. We need more than that. Alright. So let's get started. We need... let's just stand here and do it. Spreader. We need one of these. So we need 6... There we go. Let's craft it. And then we need some redstone so that we can make it a pulse. So now we have 3 of those. We need 2 more weight lenses. So we're gonna need 14 prismarine. We can dupe this, yes? No. Okay, so we get it from nether quartz, which we can dupe nether quartz. Alright, let's go down here to our bulk catalyst, and we're gonna dupe this first. Get that running. Your lighthouse in Absolute Immersive is almost done. You need to finish the top end inside. Very cool, Darkwing. Very cool. Oh, I need to do something with these. Alright, and then we're going to do just 1 stack prismarine. And then There's a skelly walking around up there. See if we can't get him. Woot! There we go. Didn't know they could spawn on top of trees. Oh, you know what? Maybe he didn't spawn on top of trees. There's a gap up here that I've never filled because I couldn't fly at the time. There, that things can spawn in and then fall down on me. So maybe that's actually where he spawned and then he jumped down here. I'm gonna take that as the possibility. Alright. Prismarine. Great. Then we need to make some mana lenses. So let's get 2 glass panes, and we need 8 mana steel ingots. Alright. Whoops. There's 1. And 2. And then we need 2 water runes, 2 runes of water. There we go. Pluralizing that didn't work out so well. Okay. 1. They don't stack, so you can't do them stacked in the crafting. So there we have 3 of those. 3 of those. Let's put the prismarine away. And these bones I picked up. And the quartz that I don't need. Alright, so then we need some half slabs, which we have. No, we don't. Okay. 2 stacks of living rock. Let's make some. There we go. Got that. So now we need whatever stones we're going to put on top. We need the random carpus. But should we use metamorphic like we were using in the world? I might as well. I don't see why not. Well, the chiseled variety though is bricks. Okay. There we go. So we've got 4 of those that we need. We need an hourglass and a renin carpus. So let's work on the hourglass. And then we're gonna need a stack. No, we're gonna need 70 red sand. Oh, we only be able to put a stack in there. So I think we might have to do 2-minute timer. Because we can do soul sand, 2 soul sand for 2 minutes. Let's put the red sand away. Okay. Now we need the renin carpus. What do we need for that? I know we need the redstone root. And seeds. We only have 93 seeds. Yikes! I've been having problems with my wheat farm again. Surprise, surprise. I've had to come down here numerous times. I'm not sure if it's maybe out of chunk loading range. I have the chunk load maxed out, which is 10 chunks, and I'm not sure it's 5 in each direction or if it's 10 in each direction. But the last time that it placed all the wheat, 5 of these sections was blank. It looks like it's kind of fixed itself. Oh, hey, yeah! And what did we see? Everything but this bottom row that's just, I don't understand. Oh, that didn't get placed. What? You know, no, that wouldn't be it. I was gonna say, you know, maybe it's... Oh, you know what that... My head's running a mile a minute now. Here's why these aren't planted. We only had 93 seeds. So it didn't have enough seeds to place wheat there. Okay. We now have 2 stacks, but this is going to slowly go down as flowers are made. Keep in mind we are, oh, maybe I didn't tell you. We are not using wheat seeds for the Rafflesia. We're using melon seeds. I probably didn't tell you that. I don't remember when I did it. I probably did it off stream, but I think I talked about it. Since we're getting a whole bunch of melon slices and we're only using it periodically for the Gourmaryllis, I created a crafting to convert melon slices into melon seeds, and then I put the melon seeds in the recipe for the Mana Star and the Pure Daisy that are being used at the Rafflesia generator. I also sped it up so that it's requesting one every 10 seconds. Because here's all the math I was thinking. Okay, so we know that the redstone, the animated redstone torch blocks the hopper when it's pointing at it. So essentially, it's only requesting this every 20 seconds because it goes tick, 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 10 seconds, 10 seconds. So it takes 20 seconds to get back to the other one, and that's how quickly we're making flowers. So we're doing resource balanced, resource neutral setup that way. There is a supply of them back there, but it's crafting flowers every 20 seconds. It's requesting a similar flower every 20 seconds, so it's never going to run out of these as it's crafting them. We're good. This one I haven't removed yet. It's still at 30-40 seconds, whatever. I have it slower. So I did move the other flower back behind this block. That would be the white one we had here that's spoofed with the Rannon Carpus so it doesn't get eaten. And I removed the Corporea that was here. So that's all set up. I will rotate this and get rid of this other one, probably. But right now, this is running, and it's running all right. So that's what I did there. I still have to do the ceiling, of course. Yeah. So I think we have most... Oh, we need diluted mana pools and spark. Let's see what we have in our redstone chest. I don't think we have diluted mana pools in there, though. Because I don't need really full... Oh, I have 2, so let's make another one. We have sparks. We have 1 dominant augment. We're going to need more than that. So we've got the 3rd mana pool. 2 more of these means we need 2. Let's do 6 pixie dust. What? Why am I doing it there? 6 pixie dust, 6 rune of fire, and then 6 mana steel ingot. Alright. Great. So then we have those. We have redstone, we have repeaters. We have the hourglass. I believe we're mostly set. We don't have a funnel. We're gonna need a funnel. We don't have a corporea spark. We'll work on that after we build it, because that's another thing we're gonna need to address soon. Because that's, yeah, I haven't been to the end. All right. Down we go. We're going to the little lab section here. Where we have little Cubicle Farms. I already dug out the spot a little bit. It's not like laid out at all. Yay! We're making clay. But yeah, this is where things are gonna go. Let's get a chest. It's gonna go right here. Oh, the hopper hawk. We didn't make a hopper hawk. We'll have to do that. So then the hopper hawk will go on top of the chest, and then we're gonna put the wren and carpus back there. So the pure daisy can go here. Did we not bring any dirt with us? Let's do a coarse dirt. I spelled that wrong. It's the only one we've got. Oh, and come to think of it now, we have a floating dude. Okay. And then these three here will be the taiga. And then this will be where the half slabs are. Okay. So that means that, oh, sticky pistons, folks. Do I have pistons already crafted? Probably not. So let's get, let's just do stack of cobblestone, 3 iron ingots, and don't have any birch planks, and I don't craft any, so let's do 4 birch wood. All right. Oh, we need slime. 3 slime balls. Okay. Oh, I need the redstone out of the box. Okay. Woo! Alright. Those are gonna go there. And the diluted pools are gonna go on top. And the pulse mana spreaders are gonna go here. With the weight lens. There we go. Then on top of that, we're gonna do blocks. Yay! Redstone. We have torches. We do. Okay. And then we're gonna need to clear out space back here. Woohoo! Alright. Probably need more space than that, but redstone goes here. This needs to have a delay on it. That's right. So if we do that, should be be enough delay. So, and we'll do a torch there. And let's get some repeaters, guys. Alright. Great. That should be slow enough for the pistons to pull back and then for it to trigger. And then we're going to want to do let's frame that. We could do the Ranuncarpus back here. It's close enough. If we put the Ranuncarpus there. Nope, damn one. And then course dirt is fine with the Ranuncarpus. Make sure you are in a good enough range. Yes, you're fine. And then we'll put the, do we have an open crate? No, we'll have to put an open crate there too. Make an open crate, and all of that stuff will go back here. We'll do another redstone ladder. Probably would be good to do it here. Oh, no, that'll get powered, which will turn you off. Okay, we need to actually move you backward. And do it here instead. That'll get powered. Corporeal, what you call it? Open crate. Put it up higher. There we go. Okay. Hey, we don't need you. Well, glad to know you're working. You don't have any mana. So, I mean, it doesn't need mana, it just extends its range. But it is paired to one of these once we get mana in there. Which, we're gonna see how far away we are from a source mana pool right now. Far enough away that we need one. Alright, so... okay. Hourglass will go... hourglass would work well right here. Put it here. Okay. Yep, that'll work. Right? Did I put it here just to be safe? I can't tell if this will still get powered. And I'd rather not guess at that, so extra torch just cuz. Alright. So we need to get mana over here and the corporea stuff. Let's find out where the mana is at. There. Okay. That shouldn't be difficult at all. We should just be able to pull a mana pool down with a regular spark. What Y level are we at here? 34. And up there I think is 66. So that shouldn't be bad. So we'll go to that line. How far over are we? You must have missed the explanation in the tutorial. I didn't want to. I wanted to be able to see it happening in order to be able to watch it happen. You wouldn't be able to see it because it would be blocking the laboratory view. I want to be able to watch it happening. 3 will be plenty for our needs. 3 each time it needs to make it. Okay, so let's see here. If we do... How far? I would need to pull... I could even do it in the middle and go straight down with it. Look at all the spiders that are tracking me. Woohoo! There isn't any need beside rune crafting. So if we do it to around here, it should be close enough. Are those getting picked up before they even make it to the... Oh no, the Hopperhawk's grabbing them. Okay. Got sidetracked. Look at all the dark caves, guys. Haven't been over there. Yeah, so let's get up into that row and we'll go straight down with it here. So it'll come to around here and maybe it'll be close enough. Alright. Survival. Eat. It would be interesting to use packed ice for building, huh? Wow, I'm out of clay? Well, that'd explain why this is just going and going and going. Let me investigate that real quick. We need to come up here and figure out the corporea stuff anyway. So we are taking clay and turning it into blocks. We're okay with the blocks, so it's the terracotta. Oh, so it'll catch up in time. It doesn't need to make that much more before this will be all set. In fact, it looks like it's not making clay that... Yeah, this should be shutting off here pretty soon, if it's not already, and it's just... See, it's not requesting anymore. So this should be filling up to a certain level, and then, okay, we're fine. Okay, so we need a funnel and an open crate. Do we happen to have an open crate? No, we need to make an open crate and we need a spark. We have regular sparks, so we need the things to make the corporea spark, which is pixie dust and ender air. We need some ender air. We'll take some with us. I just used up all these when with my crafting of... Oh, I need more than 3. the rune area and the flower crafting for the Spectralis, and the rune crafting for the winter rune. I set up the areas and they just need to be like filled in. So they're ready, they're just not running. And we need to go get the sparks from down there. Do I have a dropper? I do not, so we need to make one of those. I have the cobble and the redstone, so we can do that. I have living wood down there, so we can make the open crate. Item frames. I think we have item frames down there. Okay, so I think we're good. Hi, Bacon! Alright, so let's grab these. Item frame. Here's the living wood. Alright. Make the open crate first. I need a piece of redstone. And we're going to make the dropper. And then we're going to make... I didn't grab the pixie dust. Let's grab the pixie dust. 5 pixie dust. Nope, gotta spell it right. Okay. And turn these into the corporeal version. Funnel. Okay. Funnel is going here. I want to make sure I see the spark show up. Yep. And now open crate and an item frame, and we need ice on there. Well, guess where we're missing a corporeal spark. Unless it's not just called ice. It's just ice. Alright, so let's fix that. Nice. I know I can fly. It seems easier just to run. Just run. I suppose I could have grabbed ice while I was there. Alright, there's 3 spots here. There's 1, 2, 4. So granted, it's always going to have an extra ice, and that ice is likely to despawn, but I'm not worried about that. That's something I'm not too concerned about. I do want to make sure this can reach something. I don't think it will. Nope, it doesn't pair. So we need to find droppers. Now it's there. If we put one in here somewhere. Let's pick you up. If we put one, whoa! I'm glad I didn't like jump down there. There. It connects. Great. Put the chest back. We're going to need to put a spark on the chest. And an item frame on that, and it will eventually have packed ice in it. We need a hopper hawk for that. And is that it? Got the sand in there. Okay, let's get the stuff for a hopper hawk. Wrong button. All right. And we want to make it floating. I think I need to do more floating flowers, don't I? So let's ask for 32 mystical black flowers. And then we need dirt. And we need pasture seeds, which I'm pretty sure I have a decent chunk of. Yep. Alright. Flowers. Glimmering. And then floating. And then we'll take one of you and the hopper hawk. And then we're going to put the rest of you in here because this is where I always look for them. Alright. Oh, I don't want to place this guy until we've had some ice. Did I just see it try to work? I did, and nothing happened. There's no mana here. But I should have saw the Pistons fire. And I should have seen glass get placed. Okay, so this needs to be up. Let's see, I should have taken a picture of what I did up there. Okay. Now will you trigger the Pistons? Yes. What I don't understand is why this isn't. Why aren't you? Because it's not going into it. Okay. Hey, go place some blocks. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of do probably a janky thing. And it's gonna be that. So now if we push the button, there's ice. Why you no place the ice? Oh, you need... There it goes. And place the torch. Oh, it's doing the things. Okay. We did not have a torch there. Because it's too close. Let's hope that these torches aren't too close. Move it backward one just in case. Is this one too close? Hope not. That stone will need to get picked up. Alright. Are you too close if I put a torch here? I hope not. Alright, so we need to get mana over here. Do we have a regular mana pool in here? No, but I have... where's the table? One mana pool with a spark. Great, we have... It's creating stuff! Okay, good, so let's pick you up until I can get mana up there. And to access that line... Actually, might have to go the long way. That's down this way. Ooh. Was it this one? I think it was. Yeah, it was this one to get over there. Okay. And we're going to go, we are at 50. To get to 34, it only goes 12. So if we get to 42, that should work. Okay. Did we want to try to do it here instead? Okay, so that will be only 8 blocks. 9, 10, 11, 12. This will probably put it close enough. And maybe not. Maybe it needs to be up one. It's connected to the bottom, but it's not connected to the top. So let's go back up. There's mana, and we have mana transfer. I just saw it go down there. Yay! Okay. Good. That should have done it. Let's turn you off. And get over there. Now, is it close enough to fill these with mana? Yes, great! Alright, so let's pull a test. Yes. Okay, so we need Hopper Hawk here with cacti in there. Just regular ice. And I believe the torches are far enough away so those won't melt. Got 2 left there, which doesn't make sense because I only requested 4. Oh, probably from the last time it dropped 2. So it's gonna keep piling up. So there will be a loss of ice, but we're easily making ice. So should I be that concerned? Probably not in this instance. I'm waiting to make sure that the timer is long enough. Go back there. Oh, I took the sand out of there. Well, that would explain that step. We're out of sand. Ah, nuts. I don't have that auto making yet, guys. Oh man, I've been using a bunch of cobblestone too. Well, we need to let this run for a while. Yeah, that's something that I would like to leave. I need to set up a way of turning this block off when that's full, and I just haven't done it yet. I'm pretty sure I could use a redstone comparator underneath it and have like a piston with a redstone block. I think that would work to push redstone block up against this from the bottom. That would turn it, make this turned on, right? That's my guess. That's my guess. So yeah, that's what I want to do, so that it's only running when it needs to be, and then I don't have to make a whole nother setup. Because that one is reliable. I've not had that one break. And I'm sure the stone generator won't break once the sponges are no longer being generated. But yeah. Okay. Did that make packed ice, or did that make regular ice? Oh, it pushed... Well, apparently you can push the pure daisies. That... Good to know. I just want to see this actually work correctly. So yes, we're standing here. Regular ice. Away. Okay, so we have packed ice. Yay! That step worked. It looks like we still have about 30 seconds, because again, 2 minutes is the time I have. Because 64... Oh, see, I could... Redstone is 10 seconds, so all I would need is like 9 red sand to do 90 seconds. And that's a lot. Oh, it just worked. Yay. Alright. Let's switch that to 90 seconds. And we have 7 packed ice. Nice and slow. But the amount of packed ice in here could make us 7 runes. So, woo! When there's a stack of it, that'll be enough to make, you know, we'll have a surplus and it'll feel good. But yay, this is done. We now have packed ice generation. So yes, that's good. There, it just changed again, so it has like a couple of seconds to go and then it'll be pulled in and dropped. Oh, there it goes. Yay! Why do we not have more than the one's ice? There's ice there. Oh, it's just taking a little bit to... Okay. We're fine. We're fine! Now I will need to get mana glass and brick and trim out the back so it looks like this lab thing and blah blah blah. I will take care of that, but we do have packed ice now, which means we have everything being created that we need for winter runes. This is going to take such a long time. How are we on stone? I know I have a lot up at the... Yeah, so it's just cobble that we could run low on. Interesting. Because I bet we're low on glass. Alright, so this is mostly full, so we are just running out of... That'll take a while. We might have to force it to switch to sand. Let's get what we have up here. I even picked up too much. Okay, we'll do that real quick. And first, that will get filled up, and then it'll start dropping it. There, it started dropping it. Yay! It'll start dropping it there. And we're right about the hour mark for our Spectralist, so let's check on that. It's still running, but it's probably going to die really soon, so we'll need to keep an eye on that, because we are right about the hour mark for this guy. Alright. Let's go cross that off our list. Packed ice. Done.